This video will take you through the steps of how to submit an electric vehicle grant application. Log on to the EV Grant portal using the username and password issued by SEAI. Once you're in the system, select Grant Application. There are now 5 screens with details to be completed. The dealer and the dealer ID are auto-populated. Then select the name of the sales staff who's dealing with this application. For the question, has this vehicle been registered previously, the answer must be no. This grant is only for new vehicles registered for the first time. Then select the customer type, whether it's private, commercial or demo. Then fill in the rest of the details. Please note that the contact email address and daytime contact number are those of the customer and not the dealer. Once you have this completed, please click Next. Select the car being purchased from the drop-down. Ensure the model and stat code are for the actual car being purchased. If the model or stat code is not on the system, contact SEAI before you complete the application. Only models and stat codes approved by SEAI and on the system can avail of the grant. Complete the costs for the car. Lines A, B and E have to be completed by the dealer. The figure at line C is the SEAI grant amount, and line D may change depending on what the final vehicle price to the customer is. Line A is the vehicle starting price. This is the full cost of the vehicle without any VAT relief or SEAI grant deducted. Line B is a cash discount, if any, you want to give to your customer, but should not include any part payment or trade-in amount allowed. Line E, please fill in the final price your customer will pay. Any other deductions at line D will auto-populate. When finished, press Next. Here you need to print off or download the application form, and you and your customer must sign and date this form. Once signed and dated, please upload the completed documents. Once uploaded, do not forget to press the Submit button. The status of the application will now have switched from Application in Progress by Dealer to Letter of Offer Accepted. The applications are automatically approved. You will see an application ID on the screen, and an email will be sent to the registered email address of the dealership with the application details and the letter of offer. Please ensure the status of the application is at Letter of Offer before you proceed. So what happens next? The grant approval is automatically given. This means you can now apply for a grant, receive the approval and register the vehicle all on the same day. Once you have the approval, the dealer can then register the vehicle and complete the sale with the customer. Please ensure that it is taxed by the customer as soon as possible. Then submit your payment documentation. Dealers can apply for demo grants for demo cars under the scheme. To apply for a demo grant, on screen 1, select Demo under Customer Type. Input the VAT details of the dealership. The customer name and address should be that of the dealership, and then put in contact details of a staff member who is dealing with this application. The rest of the process is as before. In order for a grant to be paid on a demo vehicle, please ensure you register the vehicle correctly. To be eligible for the grant, the vehicle must appear on the National Vehicle and Drivers File as a garage registration. If it doesn't, the application will be invalid and the grant will not be paid. Follow the correct procedure when placing registered vehicles in stock. Register the vehicle through Ross using the sales code Motor Industry Registrations. Once the system has updated, tax the vehicle. Within 24 to 36 hours, the motor taxation system will have updated. Go into Motor Trans and buy the car back into your own stock. Please note, tax the vehicle before transferring back into your own stock to ensure logbook is issued back to the dealership. The vehicle will now appear on the National Vehicle and Drivers File as garage. To apply for a commercial grant for an N1 vehicle, under Type of Customer on screen 1, select Commercial. Input the VAT number of the company buying the vehicle. If purchasing via a leasing company, then the VAT number is that of the leasing company. The customer name and address should be the business name and address, and then input the contact details of the staff member from the company who is dealing with the purchase of the vehicle. The rest of the application form is the same. Please note that only N1 type vehicles will be available to select on screen 3. Grants are now available for large panel vans, which SEAI will classify as N1L or N1 large for the purpose of this grant. Other vans that do not qualify in this category are considered N1S, small or medium. Grants of 7,600 are available. Only vans with the technically permissible maximum laden mass of exactly 3,500 kgs will qualify. The full price of the vehicle must be €90,000 or less. Any applications made for an N1L vehicle that have had an N1S vehicle registered will have the grant application cancelled and no grant will be paid out. You will not be able to apply retrospectively for an N1S grant for that vehicle. Please watch our next video on how to submit a grant payment request.